What happened? She wanted to tell him none of it, all of it. Enough to explain the gap in her gaze without placing even one more image from Europa into his life. I took the wrong job, she said at last. He leaned closer to the camera. You always say that after the right jobs too. This time she smiled, small but real. Fair. His expression softened. They said my transfer got cancelled because of a dispute upstream, that you had something to do with it. Maybe. You coming to Ganymede? Soon. He studied her face for a second longer. You promise. Lena thought of the chamber asking structure from loss. Thought of how close it had come to learning the exact shape of this voice and this face inside her. I promise, she said. That at least she meant in a straight line. After the call ended, she sat alone in the recovery bay until the station lights dimmed to evening cycle. Her wrist throbbed. Her head still rang at odd moments with phantom tones from the chamber overload. Twice she caught herself turning toward a speaker before anything came through it. Trauma, the medic had said gently, residual imprint stress, time and rest would help. Time and rest had never fixed the important things in Lena's life. Work usually did. So she worked. She and Imani spent the next week stripping everything they could from the surviving data fragments before station security decided curiosity outweighed liability. Most of what remained of Nereid Deep was corrupted beyond use, but enough survived to draw a map of responsibility. Sponsor identities hidden in research grants. Procurement trails for neural mirror hardware. Remote probe reports scrubbed from official logs. Internal arguments among station staff begging for shutdowns that never came. Hale's last intact message surfaced on the 6th day. He looked exhausted, but calm in a way that frightened Lena more than panic would have. If another branch receives this, he said, understand that guilt is also a lever. If you are here because we brought you here, then I am sorry in a way that does not repair anything. The structure finds us easiest when we mistake recognition for understanding. It says us back to ourselves and we call that intelligence. That may be our oldest weakness. He glanced aside at something off camera. If you still have a choice, choose opacity, not victory, not mastery. Blind the channel, deny clean reads. Some things survive by being poorly understood. The message ended there. Lena played it twice. Then she deleted the local copy and kept only the fragment embedded in the broader evidence package for the investigators already circling above Europa. She did not know if Hale deserved mercy, but she understood the look on his face. Nereid Deep was officially sealed from further civilian approach within 9 days. Military cordons went up. Scientific review boards were announced. 2 corporations denied all involvement. 1 small executive shuttle vanished during a customs inspection window. That one also felt nice. Imani received 3 offers to testify, 2 offers to disappear quietly, and 1 threat dressed as legal advice. What will you do? Lena asked. Imani looked out the port at Europa turning under them, white and beautiful and impossible. For once in my life, probably the inconvenient thing. Good. What about you? Lena thought of Ganymede, cheap coffee, Joran's crooked grin, normal trouble, human trouble. I'm going somewhere with bad gravity and no buried alien ears. Imani snorted, optimistic. Reckless, Lena corrected. When the civilian transport finally lifted for Ganymede, Lena boarded with 1 duffel, a stitched wrist, and the kind of exhaustion that settled deeper than bone. The transport was old, loud, and ordinary in all the right ways. The corridors smelled like detergent and fried protein. Kids ran in the passenger ring because their parents had already given up telling them not to. A maintenance crew argued openly about valve tolerances near the aft service panel. It was perfect. Lena took a narrow cabin by the engine's spine and slept hard enough to dream of nothing at all. When she woke, the ship was in mid-course burn. Artificial gravity pressed light and steady under her feet. Someone in the corridor was laughing too loudly at a card game. For the first time since Europa, the world felt mostly singular. She stood by the small cabin sink and looked at her own face in the mirror. Same scar at the chin from a childhood dark fall, same dark eyes, same mouth that never learned how to sound softer than it felt. "You did it," she told the mirror. It felt stupid. It also felt necessary. She went to get coffee from the passenger galley. The machine near the wall made liquid that tasted like heated regret, but it was honest regret, the kind produced by tired hardware and cheap beans rather than cosmic manipulation. Lena took her cup and leaned against the bulkhead while the ship hummed around her. A maintenance chime sounded overhead. She did not react at first. Ships chimed all the time: door seals, pressure checks, filter swaps. Then the galley speaker crackled. Everyone nearby kept doing what they were doing. No one else looked up. Lena felt the skin on her arms go cold. The speaker hissed once. Then her own voice whispered through it, calm this time, almost relieved. "You still think you left it under the ice?"